Francois the Explorer. The Farmyard Adventure. It was early morning when Francois arrived at his cousin's farm, the sky painted with soft pink clouds and golden sunshine peeking through. The air was cool and smelled like fresh hay and warm earth. A rooster had just finished his morning crow, and in the distance, cows were lowing gently. Francois, a little boy with bright blue eyes, golden hair, and the strongest legs you've ever seen, hopped down from the wagon with excitement. His heart was full of adventure. He wasn't just any boy, he was Francois the Explorer. Waiting for him near the red barn were his 3 cousins. Lena, the oldest, had a twinkle in her eye and always carried a map she made herself. Theo, the middle cousin, loved climbing trees and getting into friendly trouble. And Max, the youngest, was full of questions and wonder. "Are you ready to explore the farm?" Lena asked, unrolling her crinkled map. Francois nodded with a big smile. "Let's find treasure," Lena giggled. "We might not find gold, but we'll find something even better." Chapter 1. The Sheep Field. The first stop on the map was the sheep field, where fluffy white sheep were grazing lazily in the tall grass. The sun made their wool shine like cotton clouds. The cousins tiptoed between the sheep, trying not to startle them. Max tried counting them. 1, 2, 3, 23. No, wait, was that one the same as before? A sheep sneezed, and everyone burst out laughing. Theo pointed at a little hill nearby. "Let's race to the top." Francois crouched low, ready to spring, and with a "go!" he zoomed up the hill faster than anyone. His strong legs carried him like the wind, and by the time the others made it up, he was already looking out over the fields with his hand shading his eyes. From up there, they could see the whole farm, green pastures, rows of corn, a tiny creek sparkling like silver, and the dark line of woods far off to the side. "Let's go there next," Francois said, pointing to the creek, but Lena tapped her map. First Cow Meadow. Chapter 2. The Cow Meadow. The cow meadow was warm and quiet, with big, gentle cows chewing grass in slow circles. They blinked lazily as the cousins approached, some flicking their ears or swishing their tails. "Shh," Lena whispered. "We have to be calm here." The cousins tiptoed across the soft grass, waving hello to the cows. One little calf, barely bigger than a golden retriever, wandered over to Francois and sniffed his shoe. "Hello there," Francois said, kneeling to pet its soft head. The calf gave a little moo and licked his hand. "I think he likes you," Theo chuckled. Francois stood, and the calf followed him like a shadow. Wherever Francois walked, the calf waddled behind, its little hooves clicking on the rocks. "He wants to be part of the team," Max said. "We can call him Moo, 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 the Mini Explorer," Francois added proudly. Chapter 3. The Hidden Creek. Next, they followed a narrow path behind the sunflower patch, where the air grew cooler and the breeze whispered through tall grasses. They could hear the sound of water trickling over rocks. "There it is," Lena said softly. The hidden creek. It was a beautiful little stream, with crystal clear water and smooth pebbles that glimmered like jewels. Dragonflies danced above it, and frogs croaked softly from the banks. Max bent down and found a pebble shaped like a heart. "Look, it's Lucky." Francois searched for a good stick, then used it to build a tiny bridge across the creek with a few flat stones. They all tiptoed across it, one by one, giggling when the stones wobbled just a little. "We should come back here for a picnic," Theo said. "And roast marshmallows," added Max. Francois looked around at the quiet trees and said, "This is a secret explorer base now." They all agreed the hidden creek was now official explorer territory. Chapter 4. The Whispering Woods. Last on the map was a place Grandpa had once told them about, the Whispering Woods, just beyond the back fence of the pasture. The cousins climbed over the gate and followed a twisty trail into the trees. The sun filtered through the leaves, casting dappled shadows that danced with the breeze. The trees creaked and rustled softly, almost like they were whispering secrets to one another. "Do you hear that?" Max asked wide-eyed. "It's the trees talking," Lena said mysteriously. "They're saying, 'Keep going, you're almost there,'" Francois whispered with a grin. Deep in the woods, they found an old tire swing hanging from a tall oak tree. It creaked gently as the wind pushed it back and forth. Not far from it was a hidden tree house with a little ladder and a wooden sign carved with the words, "Adventure is always near." Francois climbed up first, his strong legs making the climb easy. Inside the treehouse were pine cones, tiny shells, and drawings left by other children. The cousins sat together in a circle, listening to the trees and feeling the calm of the woods all around them. "It really is magic," Theo said. "It's quiet magic," said Lena. Francois nodded. "The kind you only find when you go exploring." Chapter 5. Sunset and Cookies. As the sky turned orange and pink, the cousins made their way back to the farmhouse. Moo followed them until the gate, where he stopped and gave a little moo goodbye. Back at the barn, They washed their hands and faces, and Grandma brought out a plate of warm cookies and cold milk. The cousins sat on a big hay bale, tired but happy, munching and sipping as the stars began to appear one by one. Francois leaned back and looked at the sky. That was the best adventure ever. Lena smiled sleepily. And tomorrow, we'll find a new one. As the fireflies danced and the barn lights glowed softly, the cousins slowly nodded off one by one, dreaming of whispering trees, friendly calves, and the magic of a farm full of secret places waiting to be found. The end.